Christmas in July. This year, I'm planning to cut my Christmas budget in half. Want to know how? Keep watching. Welcome back to Kaden. Current subscribers, did you just notice that intro was a little different? Let me know below if you like it or if you like the original. I just felt like this topic needed a little pep, so I changed it up. Today, I'm gonna teach you how I am going to strategize to cut my Christmas budget in half. Really, Kate? How are you gonna do that? And how much do I spend at Christmas time? I'm going to give you all the deets, but before I do that, please take a second, hit the thumbs up, hit subscribe, hit the bells. This all really helps my channel, and I am so excited to dive in to the Christmas budget 2019. It wouldn't be Christmas without spreading and sharing the Christmas love with others. Today's video, I am so thrilled to share, is a collab with two amazing ladies. The first is Mary from A Merry Life on a Budget, and the second is Christianna from Well Behaved Wallet. If you've never seen these ladies before, I'm gonna leave the links to their videos down below. Please check them out after you watch this. Between the three of these videos, I'm hoping you are gonna be so prepared for Christmas 2019. And now it's time to get to the juicy part. How much do I normally spend on Christmas? My typical budget each year is $1,000. How many people am I shopping for? I just consulted my spreadsheet from last year. Yes, I have a spreadsheet. And I have about 30 people that I was gifting for last year. The first thing I would do, get a notebook and a pen and write down who you are intending to gift for. Don't forget your kids, your parents, grandparents, friends, coworkers. If you have children, their teachers or coaches, and write all the people that you intend to give something to acknowledge them at Christmas. Next, go through it again and see who you can remove. I'm not trying to be a jerk, I'm trying to be realistic. Sometimes the initial list might be different than the actual list. Go through it again and see if there's anyone that you really don't need to shop for. Okay, so now how much can you actually afford to spend? Now, this number is not what you technically could afford, because you probably could afford more, but realistically, what is affordable and reasonable for your Christmas budget? Like I said, historically, my number has been $1,000. But this year, I am going to work my hardest to literally slash that in half to $500. Are you guys early Christmas planners like me? If you are, take a second right now, go below in the comments and type in Christmas in July. Then I will know you are like-minded like myself and love to plan ahead. And if you've never planned ahead and this is so foreign to you, this video is gonna help you plan for this Christmas. Here's the biggest, most valuable tip I can give. When you are shopping for your person, say you are shopping for a sweater for your cousin, let's just say for example, the value of the gift and what you actually pay for it are the two big things. You can find a $50 shirt at, let's say, Kohl's. You guys know I love Kohl's. For using coupons and discounts and all that kind of stuff for like $5 if you are on this. For super detail on this concept, I'm gonna put an eye in the sky right here. I'm looking down for a sec because it's my video that's called 10 things I stopped buying / paying for or drastically reduce, save money, frugal living. Ironically, I'm saying what I'm not buying, but for the whole first tip, I am discussing this concept in depth on how it's not about what you actually paid for, but it's actually the value of the gift to focus on. Actually, I will just include that clip right here into this video. And then if you want to hear more about the other stuff, you can click on that video and watch the rest later. But I'm going to put the important information right now. The first thing I no longer spend money on is full priced items. I'm going to talk today kind of specifically about gifting. My love language is giving gifts, which is really ironic, seeing that I practice minimalism and I don't want my own house filled with clutter, but for some reason I like to give to others, and it's like my way of showing you I care about you, but I try to be smart about those things so that I don't clutter your home either. But it's just my way of expressing my love for you is by giving you things. So I will not spend full price on these things. If you're giving a great gift, it's what the value of the gift is, not what you spent on it, that you can focus on. So this is like my huge trick at Christmas and birthday time. I love shopping at Kohl's. This is not sponsored. Kohl's doesn't know I talk about them relentlessly, but I love shopping at Kohl's because they have really good deals. And this is what I do. Okay, for example, I wish I would have done this video 2 days ago. I'm sorry. Kohl's just had a great men's sale. Okay, so this is what I do. I have a couple men in my life, probably like 5 or 6 men in my life around the holidays. My family, my brother, my dad, my uncle, my son's father. There's a bunch of people in my life that are men that I always get stuff for Christmas or their birthdays. So what I do is this. I go to Kohls.com. I go to the clearance section. Now, please know, I do not buy stuff that I would not normally buy if it were I don't buy stuff just because it's on sale. I would buy this item if it were full priced, but I wouldn't ever spend that money. So the point being, you want to spend your money, even if it's a smaller amount, on stuff that you would get anyway. So I go to the clearance tab, and then I sort. I have 2 filters I use. I have % off and I have low to high. Look through those items, and for example, I got my brother this awesome half zip Dockers sweater that originally is like $55. And I was able to get it for $5. It was on sale for $7, on clearance for $7. And then I had a 30% off promo code. And right now they have free shipping. So, and when you spent $50, you got $15 in Kohl's cash, which I think if you're a Kohl's fan, you know normally it's 10. It was 15. So if you spent $100, again, only on stuff that you would actually gift, then you had $30 extra to use for more gifts, or maybe something for yourself that you need or your family member. So, I mean, why wouldn't you do that? It's awesome. We've got a visitor. Hi, Buns. Okay, so now you know how I get larger priced items for much less. The next thing I'm going to do is get less gifts per people. And as I just described, this is my love language, giving, gifting, but I really need to tone it down. So for some people in my life, I feel like a standard amount people spend on other people is like $25. I'm gonna cut that down to like 10 on many. A lesson I keep learning over and over again is you don't have to spend a ton of money on people to let them know that you love them and care about them. Also, you don't want to make people that are not gifting you the same way uncomfortable by spending a ton on them and them give you a card. I think a little bit of strategy with this can go a long way. And in general, you want to be giving people stuff that A, that they would love, or B, that symbolizes something of why they're important to you, or just something that is a token of appreciation for all they do and all they are to you. And you don't have to break the bank to prove that. So make your list, trim your list, find out how much you can spend, and see how low you can actually get that still makes sense, that you're still giving the way you want to, but maybe not so excessively. I know a lot of my subscribers are pen and paper people. which is totally usable. For me, for Christmas, I defer to Google Sheets. I input all my people, amounts, and then I feel like the math is easier because you can just add it up easily on there. Now, this is another step that if you are Christmas crazy like me that you can participate in, but you don't have to. For my spreadsheet, I have the name of the person, the amount I intend to spend, and then I have 3 columns. 1, what the item retails at. 2, what it is on sale for, and the final column is what I actually spent. Now, you don't have to do that, but I like the statistics of it all. Like, for example, I'll give my mom as a good example. Currently, my brother and I each spend $100 on her at Christmas. So she gets $200 worth of gifts. But the way I shop, she gets a value of way more. The value I had in her value column was close to $500. The sale prices were probably around $300, and then what I actually spent, the dollar amount, was the $200. My brother chips in $100 and I chip in $100, so $200, but she got nearly $500 worth of items. Another strategy I'm going to use is, do you get gift cards either for gifts that you don't necessarily need anything that you can save up? The other great thing for me is with my work, we have our health insurance, and they have this website called OnLife that we get to utilize. You can earn up to $250 worth of free gift cards just by entering stuff regarding your health, your weight, your health goals, all that kind of stuff. I don't know if you have that with work. If you do, totally use that. That's going to be added in. That's not going to be, okay, when I'm saying $500 is what I want to spend, that's the $500 I want to spend out of my pocket, $500 of my cash. But if I get free money in other places, that's going to help supplement this. For example, that OnLife, I can get $250 worth of gift cards. And guess where one of those places that I can use the gift cards is? TJ Maxx. Holy moly, what I can do in TJ Maxx. So for me, if the $500 is really cutting it close, I will use those gift cards to gift my friends and family, and that didn't cost me a dime. Yes, could I spend it on myself? Of course I can. But this way, I can have a little bit of wiggle room, get great gifts, and not have it come out of my pocket. If you are a credit card user and you get reward points, this would be another way to use those points and gifts for not having to spend any money of your own that you're already using. And again, don't use credit cards to get reward points unless you are in control of your credit card. Some people are very anti-credit card. I'm not anti-credit card because I am in a place where I pay it off every month. But if you're a person that's going to start racking it up and using it like it's free, then don't do that. So, if I am intending to spend $500 at Christmas, it is now July, and I didn't budget for it like in June leading to my July budget, and I will put up here how I budget, a link to how I budget for your viewing pleasure. So I have 5 months left. I've got August, September, October, November, December. $500, that's $100 a month that I need to save, or $25 a week, however you want to break that down. So do that. Figure out what your number is, divide it by the amount of months you have left, and then that's what you have to save to get to Christmas without credit card spending, going into debt. Let's do this cash only, you guys. It'll be so great. There's nothing worse than getting to October, November, and then being like, oh, Christmas is December 25th. That's the joke in the debt-free community. Did you know Christmas is December 25th this year? Guys, we know it. We know it's coming. It's no surprise. I've said that a million times. We know it's coming. So let's plan for it now in July so it's really not a surprise and we are prepared. I know if you're watching this to the end, you want to hear more on this topic. So go check out Mary at A Merry Life on a Budget, and go check out Christianna at Well Behaved Wallet, and watch their videos and comment and subscribe to them and enjoy this kind of conversation, because this is the stuff I live for, you guys. If you want to share with us how much your budget is, go ahead and leave that below. If you don't want to leave any numbers, comment below with when you start saving for Christmas, because I am very interested in this topic and I'd like to know when you start. Some people do it all year long, which is awesome, but just let me know below when you start planning. If you want to see a little bit more of me, please check me out on Instagram. I'm Kate.Kaden, or my Facebook page, Kaden. I hope to see you there.
Cut your Christmas budget in half. I wish Christmas was in July, Mama.
I wish Christmas was in July too. Ah!
But my birthday's in July.
Which is kind of like Christmas. Don't forget, hit subscribe, hit the bells, hit the like, and please, if you think this is useful to someone, or you know someone that's like crazy about Christmas, please share it with them. I make videos every single Friday, so please come back and see me. And then sometime during the week, I try to add a bonus video. Christmas in July! Bye, guys.